Hello everyone, SC Knuckles here, giving you another vlog video update I feel like I want to give. So, I'm just coming off finishing Bloodstained Ritual tonight. I recorded the final episode and final part tonight, and it'll go up on Monday when it's supposed to go up. But yeah, it was pretty fun. You'll hear my review at the end of it. And some things in there I wanted to address on some updates on what to plan. So this was a daily project, and I want to know what you guys thought of how the whole daily aspect went. I thought it was pretty good, and was pretty time consuming to have three projects going on at once. I do plan to take a break from doing the daily projects. I'm going to go back to doing all the old uploads at the point of when I stopped doing them. I think Hookshot just needed one more video left, and that was in the middle of a Shadow Complex. So those will resume. And probably after I do Shadow Complex, I do have another daily project in line. One that's probably going to be longer than Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. But yeah, look forward to that, and I do hope you'll enjoy it. Herald of Heroes is taking way too long to finish. I've been getting a lot of... It seems like people already know how I feel about the game right now, and I don't know how much is left or anything. I'm just going along until I get it done. I really want to get to new quests then, but it's just a matter on if I... just a matter of getting it done and everything. And Phazon, that's just going on as pretty much as slow as a pace as Bloodstained was going. Just playing it and see how I do from there. Also, I still haven't forgotten about doing the hat reviews and anything. They just been on the back burner for a bit. They are planned. I do want to do that. And this is another one I have on. I will go over it. And it's the Articuno hat. I also just want to address some things in my life that's just been going on lately. Well, for one thing, co-op projects have certainly been a wonder to me if I'll ever even get back into doing them. I always talk about it with other people, like, hey, we should do this and all that. But at the end of the day, I feel like I am just a lonely gamer right now. Ever since that fault happened with that old group, things have changed. Like, now nobody is at fault at here, but I feel like I should compare and contrast with things. It turns out the way I see it, before I started working at a normal job, things with Wayne 444 were pretty good. We would game all the time together. We'd even have a group and everything, and we'd just have a lot of fun together. Or it was four of us, and then at some point it turned into three of them, and then I sort of just didn't feel included anymore, and I just didn't like that until the point where it did start to get back in together, and then it's and that, and then I started working, and then everybody went off. Well, two went off, two stayed together, and other two, me and one of them, just split up and went our different ways. Things have happened. The same thing with Richter Belmont 12. Now, I don't hate him. I feel like every time I talk about him and he sees this, he's like, "You hate me" or something, right? I'm like, I just have a lot of things to address. There's no hate. Back when I used to play Destiny all the time, it was pretty much the golden time of my life, just having someone to play with. Then we entered this group, and then everything fell apart. I just don't feel like he wants to play with me or anymore or anything. Now, this is the way I usually feel about some things. You see, if I'm with some friend and I want to play with them, it usually comes to a point where I shouldn't have to be asked to play. It's where I shouldn't have to ask to play with them. It should just be immediate that I'm included in. It used to be like that all the time. It was like this with a with Wayne back then, and then that's when that whole drifting happened. I had to ask to be a part of that. I had to ask to include. I said, "Why am I not playing?" Well, you didn't ask. I'm like, I shouldn't have to ask. I should just be included in. It was like it wasn't like that before. It was like I was already included in. Like they just simply asked, "Hey, you want to do something?" Well, now it's gone back to where it's just us individually. He's in that group still. I'm in a whole different clan group, but all I do is focus on Destiny with them. But as far as other games, I have no one. It's hard for me to talk about new games with a lot of people in my Discord. Now, no diss to them. It's just that talking about new things with them is so difficult because I feel like I'm in an old fashioned area. It feels like I'm just in an old fashioned place where it's just nothing but classic stuff. And anything new, no one ever wants to touch or get involved with. Which upsets me because here I am evolving into a new gamer and everybody just feels like they're stuck behind. Like that's just my sense. There's no hate to anyone at all. This is just my observation and anything. Like I just don't have anybody who wants to play games with me or anything. Like no one tries to include me in anything. I don't mean like I'm so popular that you have to ask me. It should just be I'm included in. But I don't have those days anymore. It's just I'm by myself. I'm by myself in this realm, and I'm by myself in real life. I live at home with my mom, so I'm not alone there. I'm not all alone in this house by myself or anything. And if you see how bad my wall is, sorry. This used to be my brother's old room before, way back then, and it never got changed up or anything. But at least the house is still standing. But yeah, I do. In real life, I'm still alone as well. I do joke about this all the time, and it's about my love life. Yes, I am still single. I still have never had that change at all. My status has been frozen solid since I became interested and wanted to date. And there have been like crushes or anything. Like I have crushes on female YouTubers or even female friends I've come across, and even some in real life. The difference is between that, some of the ones from on there on through this area are so far away you can't get involved. In real life, I just you can never tell if someone is actually single. Like there are times when I can get along with someone, like just interacting with them, and boom, it's just like I'm talking with them, I'm making them laugh and anything. But the moment I find out that they have a boyfriend or anything, I just turn into, well, I just don't care about this person anymore. It's I don't know what goes through my head. It's like, well, gee, here I am making them laugh. Why wasn't I considered? Well, what? Why? Why am I making this person feel good about themselves, and yet they just go for another person? Well, it's like, what the heck? And I've had a lot of faults in my time. I had people lie to me. I've actually been cheated on. And when I say my status hasn't been changed, it's like I was talking for this person for so long, things were getting close, and then behind my back they get involved with someone. That's what I define as cheating. And now one didn't tell me, I found out. That I've been left for others, and people just gave up on me. It's heartbreaking for the most part. But part of me is just really trying to fight it off. Like when it comes to wanting to find love, let me show y'all something. When it comes to finding love, at the end of the day, I just really want to give this to someone. It's a Skyward Sword heart. I have two of them. One of them is hidden somewhere in there. It fell down off my TV stand. I have two of these, and I just really want to give one to someone and just be like, here, this is for you from me. I have one too, so that way we both would be matching. But till then, I just hold on to this until something actually happens. But I'm at three crossroads in my life when it comes to wanting to find love. It's basically, one is just keep going. Two is stay put. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. And three, just give up, man. Just give up. It's not worth it. But it's hard. It's hard to just accept the fact that I may be alone forever without anyone to give this to or anything. But I really don't know at this point. I'm still I still have some hope in me that it will happen. But I just try and escape to YouTube to try and take all my energy to and keep myself happy at least. Because at the end of the day, it's really you guys with all the good comments and anything that keep me going, and I can't thank y'all enough for that. You have kept me happy at times. I mean, there have been disappointments, and that was like the stream week I did end off pretty good, but it didn't start off really well. I hope next year will be a lot better when I do another stream week next year. But yeah, it's not really easy being a lonely gamer right now with no one to play with, and I just wish things were back to the way they were. Like, I was included in a group that wanted me without question. Now it feels like I have to ask. I feel like a bum on the streets who's like, play a game with me? Play a game with me? That's how I feel at times. Others will probably feel like, well, how do you think that makes us feel? I'm like, you shouldn't feel any different if you're used to it. If you ask others, what's the difference in asking me? There has to be something different with that. But, yeah, that's the deal with what's coming up on the channel and how I've been these past few days. I just hope 2020, that's 2019. I still can't believe time has gone that fast. I just, at the end of the day, hope that 2020 is a good year and things get a little better. I'm still hopeful. Still hopeful, folks. Just keep moving. That's all I can do. Anyway, guys, I thank y'all so much for listening to me on this. And I hope you guys still enjoy my content. It's what keeps me going. But that's going to do it for this vlog and update and whatever more I want to ramble on. So thank you guys for listening. You know the criteria. Leave good comments, subscribe if you haven't, leave a like, follow me on Twitch, join my Discord, and until next time, I'm SC Knuckles, and I will see y'all in my Let's Plays. See you then, guys.